So the crazy thing is I tried to do this video for you guys the other day, and I recorded the video without the audio coming through. So you just heard my voice. So let me show you what I got. First of all, let's go through the process. I had this crazy idea of coming up with something using this hybrid here from Akai, and it's not really a crazy idea, but it's different to me. So I got this crazy. The sound is crazy. Let's put it like that. I found these drums inside of the impact here, and the first thing I started out with was this wood block sound. So that was the first one, but then this was the second one to build on top of that. The second one has more so a reverb vibe. And then I came up with this deep snare sound. You know what I'm saying? Just to kind of come in here and there. And what I did was I also managed to pan slightly to the right. I pretty much started panning, a few things here and there. Right? Then I came in with this kick. I don't remember what the name of the kick was, but it was in Impact as well. Now this was the first kick that I came up with. And then I went on to create these other things and came back and created this second kick, which give the kick a little bit more beef or more width. Like it fills it up some without. It's a very subtle difference. Then I came up with this cool bass pluck sound using this synth. No, not synth, but Silent. I just found, what was the preset here? It was a Grungy Junior is the name of the preset here. And at first it was distortion here, but I didn't like this distortion. So I muted it or deactivated it. So this bass here got some type of delay. You know what I mean? Right? It just sounds really cool to me. So here's the next sound. I just had this cool idea that I thought was pretty cool for the chorus section. It's a sound I found also inside of Silent here. And it's like this cello sound with like this sidechain effect type thing going on here. It's like a delay sound. I thought that was, man, that's hot. So what I plan on doing is adding synth here, and so we can go ahead and start playing with some sounds and kind of build this section here. All right, so I found this really cool synth sound in Synth Master, and I pretty much gotten down everything. I just have to add these last two notes to it. So I got to find this last note. So the D. Wonder if I can do without the G, the high G here. I'm sorry, the A. Let's see. And I might need to extend this out slightly. So let's grab these notes here and probably to here. Let's see what that sounds like. All right, so this was supposed to be a pad warmer here, but when you come across sounds that you didn't think you need, and you know, sometimes you just gotta. So we're gonna say pad synth, and I'm gonna go ahead and bounce this down in place, and we're gonna go and look for what we were trying to originally go for. So, but I had to have this, so I'm gonna bounce that down. So I'm gonna go with this pretty cool sidechain effect sound here. It's already pretty much built in, and I kind of played around with some of the settings here. This is a Reversal AZ. I believe that's the name of it. It adds like a pretty cool sound to it, but what we're gonna do here is add EQ onto this here. Yeah, because this sound does something pretty weird where when more like, you know, it's more, I don't know, it's like a wavy sound. It's, you know, the sound kind of changes here and there. It comes in, and then the mid come in. It comes in here and there. So to prevent that, is pretty much a unwanting sound that I don't want that sound in what I'm trying to do. So I got rid of it like this. I can add just a tad bit back. Yeah, that's cool. That works for me. So my chorus section, I feel, I don't know, I just, what I'm trying to do here is create, well, I don't want to beat here. That's really what I'm trying to say. I don't want to beat here. So I'm gonna add another bass to this here. Yeah, I like that. Make the, yeah, the ambience his. And I also created these arranger things up here, you see. Because all you have to do now is hit D, boom, and repeat it. So, you know, back in the day, I used to just grab all of these. Grab all of them. You had to go all the way to the top if something is in the top and you got this big gap where there's nothing there. And, you know, you kind of just got to go all the way up. But, you know, with the Ranger 2 here, you just, you know, kind of put them in there, you know, wherever you want and just duplicate it. Or you can right click here and say duplicate. Boom, you're done. We're in the effects folder, and hopefully I can find some type of transition sound that I'm looking for. I'm not really sure how successful I will be, but we will see. Okay, we're getting somewhere. Let's try that. Put that like right there. And we're gonna, I really don't like how it cuts off. Like, I don't know. Let's see. Maybe I can do something like trying to make it snap to the grid. Let's kind of like slip it in there. Some of you Pro Tools users may know what I'm talking about. Just slip it in there, slide it in there, and I'm going to create a duplicate. But I want to reverse this here. Reversing this, I don't think I've ever reversed anything in Studio One before, but I do know that it can be done. Check that out. There you go. So what we're gonna do here, we're gonna create a slide. I mean a crossfader, so it won't. Well, it still kind of did it. So let's just push it in. No, just this one. Just push this in just slightly. Let's see. That's not bad. That'll work. But it's not gonna be that loud anyway, so it's not like anyone is gonna notice. Oh, he put blah blah blah, whatever. Actually, it is pretty noticeable. Let's see. See, what if I moved it in some more? Huh, it's a lot better. Yep, I like that. I kind of like that better. That's cool. I can work with that. So bring them in together, kind of mesh them, whatever. And the trick to this is putting a reverb on it to give it more of an ambient sound. Let's put it here. I want to just send it. I don't want to put a reverb on it because I think I'm going to use this reverb for some other things as well. So we can go through these effects, or we can go through halls or plates. I don't know which one sounds better. It depends. Sound more like a tube. It sounds dope though. As a matter of fact, this is what we're gonna do. There's nothing wrong with having. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but there is nothing wrong with yeah, I said it right the first time. There's nothing wrong with having more than 2 reverbs. So we're going to call this verb tube because it sounds like it's in the cylinder something, like small, medium room, and it's not giving off the reverb residue, like it's long. It's not long, it's in the tube. That's what it sounds like. So that's going to be my verb tube, and this kind of gives me a width or whatever. But what I want is a long reverb, something to give me that the long haul type sound. So we're gonna add another reverb here, and I guess we can go with long hauls and see what this would bring. Let's see. And can label this. Wasn't trying to do that, but okay. Hit the wrong key. Verb haul. So we're gonna call it that. Yeah, that's what we're looking for. And the key here is to turn down. You can mix in your effects channels here. That is kind of dope. So let's turn it down. So if you're someone who wants to, you know what I mean? If you want to actually cut everything here where the verse comes back, you can do one or two things. You can actually bounce it down. This is some of the reasons why I actually bounce down my MIDI files down to waves so that it can cut right there. Or you can put automation here and tell it to cut. So we want that one. We want that one. So we want these two here. We want to prevent both of these. And the best way to do that, if you want to stay in MIDI mode, you don't want to change, you don't want to bounce this down. Or what you could do is bounce this section down and leave the MIDI here. That way that, it's several ways you can do one thing. So I'm going to show you this one way. So basically what you want to do is you want to add a mix tool on here. So you mix tool onto there. I actually can, both of these channels can be together, to be honest with you. So let's just do that. Let's pack these together. Since they both are like synth sounds or synthy, we're going to pack them down together, and you have to add a bus channel to it in order for this to work. So this is my synth. It's not the only synth though. Okay. I'll just say synth pack. Just let me know that, okay. I all right. I'm gonna give it a color just so it can, it'll point out to me or whatever that I'm making this adjustment. All right, so let's add the mix tool here. And I'm gonna delete the mix tool from the one I added there before. So we have a mix tool on here to our synth pack here. And what we're gonna do here is we're gonna just click it, and it changes up here. And you just bring this hand down to the folder like you seen me do. You're gonna put a node here, right at the end. And if you are sure that you don't want to add anything in the verse section, I will go ahead and put a node all the way down here at the end of the verse. So now when I get to a certain point in the region within here, if you notice my cursor tool sort of change when I get like, above here, like towards the top here. And I'm just grab that, bring it all the way down. Let's take a listen to that. You know what I'm saying? So let's play that. Sounds pretty cool. Or say you didn't want it to cut out that quick. You can grab the bottom of this, and then you can make this thing act as a fader. Which sound cool as well. It's like it didn't cut it out immediately. It's more like a quick fade. So I could deal with that. I could dig that. And it was really because this node right here is right at the tip. But I bet if I moved it over some, because this slope is so deep, but I can either move this over or I can play around with this here. Now you can kind of hear it a little bit more, but I can, kind of do like this. That's cool with me right there. Probably make the slope a little harsh, and that works. Yeah. So that works. So I'm gonna go ahead and continue this beat, and what I will probably end up doing is doing a part B to the video or not. If you like this video, check out our courses online at artofsound.university. I'll show you guys how to make stuff like this. Commercial music, jingles, whatever you're looking to create musically. It's all about art here. There's no rules to it. I'm just here to show you techniques how to get this stuff done. All right. Music is art. You're the artist. Paint your picture.